Today we are doing the Chapter 8 review test that's in our Go Math book. I'm going to be reading it to you, but we will not be doing it together. If you need to pause at any time to do the work and then start it again to move on, go ahead and do that. First, we'll start with our vocabulary box. We have foot, yardstick, and inch. You're going to use two of those words to complete these two sentences, so one word you will not use. Number 1, a blank is the same length as 12 inches. What is the same as 12 inches? Foot, yardstick, or inch? Number 2, an blank is shorter than a foot. Which one of these is shorter than a foot? Number 3, it says to use color tiles. So you should have some of these at home so that you can use them to measure this piece of yarn. Each color tile is about an inch, so you're measuring to see about how many inches that is. Number 4, Paula has 2 ribbons. One ribbon is 11 inches long and the other ribbon is 9 inches long. How many inches of ribbon does Paula have? You're going to use your number line and show me the 11 inches and label it, and then show me the 9 inches and label it. And here on this line you need to write a number sentence with a blank that shows how you are solving that. Are you going to add or are you going to subtract? And then Paula has blank inches of ribbon. Your answer will go there. Turn your paper over. We're on page 426. Now some of these examples you're going to actually use your ruler, and some of them you are estimating, and so you should not use your ruler to do it. Number 5 says use an inch ruler, measure the length of the pen to the nearest inch. So here's your inch ruler, and you're going to start at the beginning and measure that pen to see how many inches it is. Number 6, you will not use your ruler here. The bead is 1 inch long. Which is the best estimate for the length of the string? So you should look at this bead and try to draw a line over here that is about the same length as this bead, and keep going that until you run out of string. So would the estimate be 4 inches, 7 inches, 9 inches, or 10 inches? If this is about an inch, how many inches would there be in all? And number 7, which is the best estimate for the length of a real bulletin board? So think about bulletin boards here at school, or you might have a bulletin board at home. And think about a foot, a ruler. So would a bulletin board be 300 feet, 30 feet, 3 feet, or 1 foot? What would be the best estimate for the length of a bulletin board? I'm going to go to the next page, 427. Number 8, use an inch ruler to measure the length of the ribbon to the nearest inch. So you are going to use your ruler to measure that. And again on number 9, the bead is 1 inch long, which is the best estimate for the length of the string. So you need to count this bead, of course, and then see how many more beads would fit in there. Would it be 9 inches, 6 inches, 3 inches, or 1 inch? Number 10, use the line plot. How many books are 8 inches long? So the title is Lengths of Books in Inches. That's what this line plot is all about. So how many books do they show you in this line plot that are 8 inches long? And then turn your paper over. It says Janet wants to measure the length of a wall in inches and in feet. Describe how these two measurements will be different. So what I really want you to answer here, if you measure with inches and you measure with feet, which one will there be more of? If you're measuring the wall, the same wall, will you get a bigger number for the inches or will you get a bigger number for the feet? And why? Explain why. Number 12. Dustin will use the red string and the blue string for a project. How many inches of string will he use? So in this box we have some information. A blue string is 15 inches, a red string is 8 inches, and a green string is 6 inches. So it tells us that he's going to use the red string and the blue string. So how many inches will he use? You should make a T to solve that. And then you can write your answer over here on the line. Which string? Red string or blue string? I'm sorry. No, it's not one or the other. It's how many inches of string will he use? Because he's using the red string and the blue string. And the last one. Suppose Dustin has some yellow string for his project. Should he use an inch ruler, a measuring tape, or a yardstick to measure the length of the string? Which one should he use? So it doesn't tell you how long the yellow string is. So you can choose which one you think is the best, but you need to explain your choice. So is he going to use an inch ruler? Is he going to use a measuring tape? Or is he going to use a yardstick? Which one would he use to measure his piece of yellow string? When you've completed all of those things, you are done with your assignment.